What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Star Bazaar and to another news update for Star Wars Battlefront 2. We just got the release notes for the Where Are Those Droidekas update dropping in Battlefront 2 tomorrow, June 26th, and we're going to go over them top to bottom. Let's check it out. This is a pretty healthy transmission in size, so we'll forego the long intro, but as always, if you guys like the coverage today, be sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. Also, drop a comment below letting me know your favorite content addition from the June 26th update. We're going to jump right into it though. Recapping the main content features we're getting this month, Naboo, Theed will now be available to play on Capital Supremacy, as well as 2 new units joining the battlefront. The Droideka being added as a playable character in the Enforcer class for the Separatists, and the TX-130 tank being added as a playable vehicle in the Armor class for the clones. We're also getting the General Skywalker appearance for Anakin, which will be an epic skin at 40,000 credits or 1,000 crystals. And we're also getting 2 new Clone Trooper appearances, the 41st Scout Battalion and the 212th Recon Division. That all is some really good new content, with the Droidekas and the TX-130 being standouts in my opinion. But besides new content, we also have some great quality of life improvements, including some changes to the heroes. Lightsaber heroes will see some various visual improvements to the lightsaber blades, which now have pointed tips and have had their brightness improved. Blaster heroes are also now able to crouch, which was a huge request from the community and kind of mind-boggling that it wasn't in the game in the first place, but it's good to know that blaster heroes can now crouch. Besides crouching and improved lightsabers, the heroes have also had some huge changes made to their health on kill star cards. Anakin Skywalker, Count Dooku, and Rey all had health on kill star cards that granted different values from every other hero. These cards have now been changed to be equal with every other hero in the game, so Anakin, Dooku, and Rey will all recover the same amount of health as everyone else when defeating a hero. Depending on the card rarity, these values are now 40, 60, 80, and 100 respectively. Emperor Palpatine and Iden are also seeing changes to their health on kill star cards. They are also getting this same value, and their health on kill card is changing to where they have to now get a kill instead of just landing a hit with an ability in order to get health back. A couple other heroes have had their health on kill cards changed like that as well, and we'll get to those in just a moment. Running down the list of specific hero changes now, starting with Yoda. Yoda's attack speed has been improved, it seems, which is great to hear because his lightsaber attacks were very slow. Unfortunately, there's nothing here about his health on kill card becoming a regular health on kill card. It seems like he will still have to use Unleash to get health back, which is fine. Yoda's pretty good. I think he might be a little bit too overpowered with a regular health on kill card. Moving on to Darth Maul, he's had 2 glitches fixed, one where his Furious Throw would get stuck in either an AT-TE, E-Web turret, DF-9 turret, or hard cell, and he's also had an issue fixed where the spin attack ability continued to do damage to enemies if Darth Maul died during the animation. I've had a couple of frustrating deaths from a Darth Maul that I took out for that very reason, so that's good to hear that that's been fixed. Anakin Skywalker is now released from the pull dominance ability animation sooner, and he's also had an issue fixed where Passionate Strike would not inflict lightsaber marks on objects, just like regular attacks. So just a slight buff to Anakin, with him coming out of the pull animation faster. General Grievous still has no fix for Thrust Surge, but this is a good fix here. Fixed an issue where General Grievous was no longer able to block with the Unrelenting Advance ability if activated after holding the block button. This happened to me the other day. I was on a solid 60+ General Grievous kill streak, and some Yoda comes up and spams in front of me. I popped up Unrelenting Advance to protect myself and do damage to him, but his shots kept snaking through, and I think this is the reason why, because I was trying to block beforehand. So that's good to know that it's been fixed. Count Dooku has had an issue fixed where enemies could escape expose weakness by dashing or doing a combat roll. That's good. Fixed an issue where Dooku's body would slightly shake when performing an emote, and fixed an issue where Dooku's right hand thumb was clipping with the hilt of his lightsaber. So some visual improvements and a slight buff. Obi-Wan Kenobi has had an issue fixed where the defensive rush ability would not inflict lightsaber marks on objects, so the same thing as Anakin's Passionate Strike, and fixed the delay between the animation of the defensive rush and the VFX when attacking an enemy who is blocking. Next up, Chewbacca has a fantastic change. Changed groundbreaking star card to take effect whenever Chewbacca defeats an enemy. His health on kill card is becoming a regular health on kill card. No more having to take out enemies with ground slam just to get a little bit of health back. You can take him out with the bowcaster and get the health back all the same now. Iden Versio also gets a change to her health on kill star card in much the same way. She no longer gets health back just by stunning an enemy, but she has to actually defeat them to get the health back. There's also been an issue fixed where the stun droid had no functionality when used on an enemy who had a tall asset immediately behind them, so that's a good fix. Luke Skywalker is next, and he's getting some great buffs in this update. The recharge time of Repulse has been reduced from 20 seconds to 17, and the base radius of Repulse has been increased from 10 meters to 12. Luke's Jedi Fighter star card is getting a great buff to be on par with Count Dooku's Finesse. The stamina drain decrease is going from 5, 6, 8, and 10 respectively to 20, 25, 30, and 35, making Luke's stamina conservation way better with this card, and I'm probably going to be running this one way more often now. Adjusted the animation of Luke's attacks for speed, so he'll now swing faster. Fixed an issue where Luke could damage enemies with Rush after dying, so that same glitch with Darth Maul has also been fixed for Luke. And fixed an issue where Luke's fingers were clipping in his lightsaber hilt when performing the Greetings Exalted Ones emote. Leia Organa fixed an issue where Leia's hand was clipping with her head whenever she's getting damaged while reloading secondary fire. That's interesting. Emperor Palpatine changed Lightning Absorption star card to take effect whenever Emperor Palpatine defeats an enemy, so just like Chewbacca and Iden, he now gets a regular health on kill star card. Han Solo fixed an issue where Han Solo's shirt was clipping through his jacket when on low settings. Seems to be a lot of VFX issues. Darth Vader fixed an issue where Darth Vader's star card, Fueling the Rage, would put the ability on cooldown when the user eliminated enemies faster than the ability timer would indicate. That has actually happened to me. I thought it was a glitch in arcade, but that's good to know that that's actually a problem that they've fixed. Kylo Ren fixed an issue where Kylo Ren could inflict damage on enemies who are blocking with lightsabers when using pull, so pull will no longer go through enemy blocks. Captain Phasma changed Beatdown star card to take effect whenever Captain Phasma defeats an enemy, so Captain Phasma also gets a health on kill card. Fix an issue where the Staff Strike's ability continues to affect enemies if Captain Phasma is defeated during the animation. So sounds like the same thing with Luke and Maul. Finn gets an interesting buff here. Removed sprint prevention during Big Deal. That's good. Big Deal definitely made him slower and an easier target. Unfortunately, there's nothing about making his health on kill card a regular health on kill card, just like Yoda. Finn will still have to use his undercover team ability if he wants to get health back from kills. And the last specific hero change is an issue fixed for Rey, where Rey's dash strike ability could be triggered twice before the ability ended. So some great changes to the heroes in this update, a lot of bug fixes and VFX improvements, including some solid buffs, and there really weren't any nerfs for any of the heroes. We've also got some changes to Capital Supremacy, both the ground and the ship phases, including an issue fixed where the AI would not fire at a player inside a vehicle during the ground phase, and some visual and lighting changes for the capital ships. Besides that, we just have some visual improvements to some of the maps, as well as a change to the fire rate of the ARC Trooper's left gun. The team has reverted changes to the fire rate of the left hand in order to fix inconsistencies between the two blasters' fire rates. So it sounds like the ARC Trooper will be able to dish out a little bit more damage after this update, and surprisingly, there's nothing about the BX Commando Droid, Bosk, or General Grievous's jump heights in the CT. I'm going to take Guillaume's word for it and say that it's coming in the update, but just know that the community transmission does not mention the BX's jump or the jumps of Bosk and General Grievous, so we're just going to take Guillaume's word here. We have some general and miscellaneous changes rounding out the transmission, including a fix to an issue for PC players, where selecting the chat channel using the mouse would cause various issues for the player, including the chat not opening the last used channel. There's also been an icon added indicating the phases for the Clone Trooper appearances on the customization screen, so just a neat little thing to show between Phase 1 and Phase 2. But that is the community transmission for the Where Are Those Droidekas June 26th update. This is a solid update, and I really cannot wait for these content additions, especially the Droideka and the TX-130. Naboo, Theed is also my personal favorite map in Battlefront 2, so I'm ecstatic that it's coming to Capital Supremacy. It'll definitely bring CS up a couple of notches in my book. But drop a comment below and let me know your favorite thing coming out of the June update. Some of these hero changes are really good, especially Luke Skywalker's buff and the change to Chewbacca's health on kill star card, so a lot of good stuff coming out this month. The update will go live at 1 AM Pacific time for PC players, 2 AM Pacific time for PlayStation 4, and 3 AM Pacific time for Xbox One. But with that, that's going to do it for this one, guys. I really appreciate you all stopping by the Bazaar. Give the video a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed the coverage, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and that's going to do it from me. This has been your boy, Turkish Delight, and I'll see you all out on the battlefront. Peace.